as for that pastor that I was talking about, because I know he's watching my shit. Like, it's not right to be racist too. Like, I remember, this is why I said in the other video about how racism was the first act of the Christians being completely, or any religious person, because I don't know if the Christians ended up believing that from somewhere else. I honestly don't know where it started, but this guy, I remember doing a mural for him, this specific pastor, and I made the mural dark skin. I made the Jesus hands dark skin, and this man was telling me to put the hands lighter, that the mural wasn't done. He was like telling everybody that I was taking long with the mural, and I was like, the mural is already done. I painted his mural for the altar, and I remember going back with pain in my back and everything, and I asked him, what do you believe is not done? And this pastor, like, honestly, you're wrong for that. And I was mad yesterday, so the video I posted, kind of the stuff that I said, I have to redo a video, but I'm just gonna make it short on one part on the racism of this man. And I don't know why, because he's Latin, but there's certain Latin people that are racist against African Americans. And this is a part that I was trying to say in the other video, but I didn't finish it. So this man told me, oh, it's that the mural wasn't done because I needed to change the color of the hands to a lighter skin. And I was like, wait a minute, like, Jesus spent all his time in the desert. Jesus, there was like no freaking, he was darker than us. He was dark skinned. And this man, and what is wrong? Like I told them, now I'm keeping them that way. And I remember feeling like a real guilt in my heart, because the hands were like that for the longest. He left it like that because I told him, but like I believe I told him something about how that was wrong. But like, he's always doing weird stuff. Like it's wrong for you to do that, sir, or whatever. Like, you tell me not to disrespect you. So in this video yesterday, I was thrown off by what you did to me, and today, like, being after I was in the Lord's presence, I'm trying to like correct my steps. Don't care what you think of me, but that was wrong. And of course I'm mad, but God said be angry but don't sin. And like, just don't act on your anger. Try to like conclude your own emotions instead of the other person. And that's what I'm doing right now. But I'm still going to expose you, and I'm sorry for that, but that is wrong. And you try to expose me for lies along with my family, and that is completely wrong and gibberish, which I'm doing. Amongst being racist, that is wrong. You shouldn't be racist. Jesus himself loved sinners. He loved every single thing. Why wouldn't he love different type race? If he came for the sinner, why wouldn't he love different type race? But of course, since you're against the LGBT, and just a friendly reminder that if racism was still on to this day, you would also be part of it. So stop being such a hypocrite. It's wrong for people to care about people's skin color. If you like, let's say you have a preference, your preference shouldn't be endured, or you shouldn't have a preference because of skin color. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I get characteristics, like, you can't really mold that into history to change, because that is something that we are okay with. Whatever we, we like what we freaking like, period. Like, what we were process ourselves. But like, racism, that's fucking retarded. And I don't care if you're a man of God, that was retarded. And you're racist, and you're racist for no reason, because you're also dark skinned. And like, what I was gonna say about so much more shit that I said in that other video that I cursed, that took away the message, but I'm gonna repost it. Trying to think. But yeah, mainly racism. I hate racism more than people that are against the LGBT. But I honestly never dealt with it. I just didn't care for, like, I cared for, like, when my family told me you cannot like darker skinned people, I didn't care a fuck about that. I like all kinds of people in my life. I dated all kinds of different people, and they were the best people I've met. All different race, Asian, best people I fucking met. And I don't fucking care about that, but if you care about that, then that's fucked up. And you, honestly, with respect, you need to look more for God. And don't forget, it's all about energy. And all those people that stole from me, I'm coming at you too. Like, how you say you freaking cool with God and you got it, nigga, you just position, but I'm gonna take you down. That's all you got, position. You don't got nothing else. You don't got a heart. So don't come at me with like little subliminals talking about, oh, you shouldn't act that way, blah blah blah. I'm gonna act whatever freaking way I want. I'm human at the end of the day. But one thing I know I'll never be is a racist, cause that's crazy, or a freaking pedophile. Right? And that shit is the most thing that pisses me off about these people. They're here for sexual pleasures, and then they criticize other people when they're just being nice and shit. Because they've criticized me for being nice to people. They've done some fucking weird shit, basically to get a high out of it. But yeah, that's about it. And I will correct more about that energy video that I posted. I'm just gonna call this one energy, because that's what we are. We're energy. God doesn't care about how you say shit and whatever, as long as what you're trying to express is coming from a good place. And if anything, like, just don't use my words. Stop bothering me, period. Like, if you really feel that I'm trash, stop bothering me. Like, do your own shit and leave me alone. Especially for those fake ass niggas that are positioned that stole my lyrics. Like, fuck you. I'm sorry, but I'm coming for you. And I know that the glory of God endures all things. He endured all things for me, and I don't have to go through you, nigga. You be like, oh, you have to go through me because somehow you were sold to the industry to have sex with them to then make it. But like I said, I'm not gonna be sold. My body was never sold. Glory to the name of the Lord. That I never had to have sex with nobody to make it to where I'm gonna make it. Even as a kid, like I said, many of these stars, mainly one I'm talking to you, you know who I'm talking to. Like, you could have just been told them to not do that to your body. That's probably why you taking it out on me, or whatever the fact may be. That's retarded. You shouldn't fuck with nobody's art or art process, because you know y'all fucking with my creativity process. That's envy, and that's not of God, and you need to back the fuck up, because nor do I want you in my life. Just back the fuck up. Stop feeding me your trash. I'm not gonna eat it, even though you eat mine. Every fucking day you eat and you benefit out of my shit. But God's coming for you through me. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be pretty artsy, and your envious ass is gonna get fucking pissed. But guess what? I don't give a fuck. Like, you could just bounce the fuck out of my life. Like I said, mind your own business.